Hello Leos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Leos this week? Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. So you have 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the World card and the 9 of Swords. Whoa. So the 10 of Swords is very beautiful, however it doesn't look like it. 10 of Swords is, look, he's got a lot of swords in his back. However, the beautiful thing is you can only ever have 10. 10 is completion. So you've completed a cycle of other people stabbing you in the back, other people putting you down, other people making you feel lesser, and you're then starting a new cycle. And you're moving into a place of not letting anybody make you feel this way again, not letting anybody bring you down this low, and knowing that from now on you're only going to get better, you're only going to get more sure of yourself, you're only going to get more confident, because you can't get lower than you are. And I'm sorry if that's you right now, I'm sorry if you are feeling that low, but you're only going up from now on, which is why I find this such a beautiful card, is even though it means you're in a bad place right now, things are only gonna get better, and I think that's beautiful. 2 of Pentacles with the World though, you're kind of juggling what to create in your world, because 2 of Pentacles is, I also feel like, by the way, I feel like you're getting distracted by your mind at work or something. You're getting distracted by like daydreaming or past things resurfacing. There's something that you need to let out or let go of, like think it through and let it out, burn it, whatever it is. Anyways, 2 of Pentacles with the World. Decide what it is. I feel like this week might be a decision week of you deciding what direction to move in so that you can start moving. Like the sooner you know what you want, the sooner you can walk down that path. Even if it takes you a year to decide, the sooner you start deciding, the sooner that you've got to where you're going. I don't know, I feel like you might be procrastinating deciding. With the World, there is success here, and there is like, it's funny because the World is wrapping up a cycle and 10 of Swords is wrapping up a cycle. They're both cards of completion. They're both cards of finishing up and letting go of the past in order to create something brand new. With the 9 of Swords, it's just like fear. You're afraid of the past repeating itself with the 9 of Swords, or you're afraid of something coming back around into a new cycle. It's not going to. You'll be in a new cycle and you'll be strong enough to handle it in a completely different way, and it won't get to whatever it is that happened in the past won't repeat itself, because you're a completely different person now to the person that it happened to in the past, if that makes sense. What else is going on for Leo? 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. 6 of Swords is like calmly progressing forward, and then the 8 of Wands is very fast movement forward. So I don't know why I'm getting something about a replay, like you're replaying something, but it's like you're slowly replaying it and then you're like, let's fast forward it, like let's get this over with. If we've got to rewatch this, let's do it double time. I don't know, there's something about that coming through. But anyways, 6 of Swords is smoother waters after turmoil, which makes sense if you've been in the 10 of Swords energy, if you've had lots of like conflict, if you've had lots of people coming for you or trying to bring you down. With the 6 of Swords, you're calmly moving away from that into like softer, peaceful times. And then when you do, it's almost like you might get addicted to it or something. With the 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands, sorry, like you start to paddle faster. I'm getting like, again, that speed, you're calmly moving away from conflict, and then when you do, you're like, oh, I actually want to get a bit further away than, like, I don't know, it's like you're speeding up. Like the further away you get from the past, the better, but you want to get there as fast as possible. I don't know why it's coming through. But it's also about communication. There's some type of communication that will come through or that you're going to have. Like, communication is key. There's something that once you communicate, something's going to cause you a lot more, like, bring you a lot more peace and calm and harmony. If there's something that's worrying you, if there's something that's keeping you up at night, communicating it to someone is actually going to bring you a lot of peace. Like, dealing with something head on will bring you a lot of clarity and sweep away any confusion. really like dizzy feeling about this for some reason. Like I feel like you are very either caught up in your head or you're going to be, but it's this sense of you don't have to be. It's this sense of you're the one in control of your mind, but you've forgotten. With the Knight of Wands, I don't know why I'm getting like something feels worse. Like there's something where I don't know if you're going through something that someone else has already been through around you, but you're like, oh, like somebody's going to be saying something to you this week, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's happening to me at the moment as well. But when they're telling you their story, you're going to think it was worse when it happened to you. There's something where you think it's worse for you. This is weird, but like with the Knight of Wands, it's something to do with either a career maybe, or it's like something about a player energy. Maybe you've been played recently. Maybe you recently, if you're single and you've been dating someone, or you were dating someone, it's like, oh, they were a player, and you're going to be talking about this to someone, and they're going to say, oh my gosh, I had the same experience. There's something where for some reason it feels worse for you. Maybe this went on for longer for you than this person. This is very specific. Or it's just like, I just want to say, it's okay. I don't know why I want to say that. Like, it feels like you feel guilty for, like, you might make a deal that actually it's worse for you, and then you feel guilty about it, and then you go, oh my god, I don't know what it was like in their shoes. There's something where it's actually okay to kind of feel that it was worse for you. Even if you don't know that for sure, it's okay to feel that way. Like, obviously it's okay to feel any way you're feeling, but I just feel like you might be beating yourself up about thinking it's worse off. I don't know what this is about, but it just feels as if it's a weird energy. It's such a strange energy. It's almost like someone says to you, I was cheated on, and you go, oh yeah, I got cheated on too. And then they tell you, and then you go, but mine was like my husband cheated on me. And then they go, oh yeah, mine was just a boyfriend. I don't know, there's something where you go like that, and then you feel guilty. Like, Leo, it's okay to feel like you were the worst, but it's also like, don't compare yourself to others, but I feel like you're going to be annoyed that you have compared. This is such a weird message. I don't even know what I'm on about anymore, Leo. This is so strange. What else is going on? What else is happening for Leo this week? And by the way, don't take that the wrong way. That's not me telling you you're going to be cheated on. That's me telling you you're going to be telling somebody about something that's happened to you already. So if you've not been cheated on, it's not you. It's this energy of you telling somebody something that's going on for you right now. And then feeling like they don't understand or feel like they don't get it to the degree that you are trying to explain because they've not experienced it on the same level. Anyways, moving on, letting go of that energy. You now have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is very nice because Ten of Pentacles is all about stability. It's all about having more than you know what to do with in terms of wealth, in terms of whatever you see wealth as. Some people see it as money, some people see it as time. But a lot of it's tied together because if you have enough money, then you suddenly are gonna value time more. Do you know what I mean? But it's once you have the money, you can then have more time because you don't have to spend all your time working. I don't know if you know what I'm on about. I feel as if you are going to come into some money, whether it be through a opportunity through work, whether it be through a lucky win, whether it be through a inheritance. There's something coming in that you've manifested with the Magician, and it almost feels as if you've got to see it to believe it, is what I'm getting come through. And like it's the opposite because you've manifested it, so you already believe it because you're bringing it into your reality. But to the extent that it's coming in, you've got to see this to believe this. Like, you're not going to believe me until it happens. But there is a lot of safety and stability and like money that you'll be able to give to others around you, money that you'll be able to... It feels like you're going to be able to give people the lives that give those around you the life they gave you back. I don't know, like, the Hierophant, which is number 5, but Hierophant coming out, this is like commitment, and I feel like there's something where you are committed to your family and friends to the point where you would go, look, I want to look after you now. I've got lucky, I've got this. You didn't get so lucky, I want to give you this. And it feels very, very good. It feels very, very like, they would do it for you. You're only doing it for the people that would do it for you, and you know exactly who those people are, if that makes sense. Ooh, the Sun, happiest card in the deck, and it's also your card. It also tried to come out earlier. 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. You might expect to have to choose something. Almost like, it's like you're expecting an ultimatum. You're expecting someone to say, choose that or choose me. Or you're expecting someone to say, have your fun or have me, have this or have me. There's something like with a person, with a partner, with someone you're in a relationship with, you're expecting to be given an ultimatum, and you're not going to be, because this came out reversed. So you're expecting the worst, you're expecting to have to choose what makes you happy. Like, let's say let's say you like to game and you're a gamer, and you think that you're going to have to choose between gaming all the time, or, well, not all the time, but, you know, balance between gaming and your fiance or something. There's something where you're thinking you're going to have to choose between one or the other, that they're going to be annoyed at you for doing this. There's something where somebody's actually happy. There's something where this is love, this is peaceful, this is good, this is happiness, and you're allowed to do what makes you happy without being, like, I don't know why that would even come through. So maybe in the past you were with someone that didn't like you having hobbies, that didn't like you doing, like, playing sports or games, or, like I say, maybe video games, but there's something where you don't have to choose between two. Like, this person might even be into the same thing as you, where you can actually do it together. Like, you both play tennis, and you both get to go play tennis together. Whereas in the past, someone you were with was like, oh, you can't play tennis because I want to, like, we've got to do this instead on that day, and that doesn't work out. Choose your priorities. There's something where the person you're with or going to be with is the actual priority and the fun at the same time, if that makes sense. I don't know. This reading has been the worst one I've done, so you're welcome. Hopefully you've got something from it. Oh, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, sorry, and the 3 of Swords. There's also something about nerves with 3 of Swords. So, nerves with the Page of Swords. There's somebody very nervous. You might be feeling nervous, or someone else is. With the 3 of Swords, it's like pain, heartbreak. Feels like uneven heartbreak. Like, somebody, like, is feeling a lot more upset about something than the other person. If you've recently had a breakup, if you're in a relationship, there's some type of pain here where you might have a loss in your life. You might lose a job, you might lose a friend, and I don't mean lose, maybe you will, but don't hang on to that. There's something where, maybe I shouldn't have said that at all, sorry, but there's something where you're going to lose something, but the person you're with is actually going to feel a lot more pain than you do about it. Which is strange, because it's you that's losing it. Like, what a weird message. So, like, somebody's more connected to whatever this is that's leaving your life than you are. You're like, oh, okay, I'm a bit sad about that. And this person's over there in the corner crying, bawling their eyes out about it. Feels like uneven to what they, like, should. And you're like, huh? Why are you upset? And they're like, I don't know, I'm just sad that you're sad. I don't know, this is really strange. Anyways, I guess this person's just very, very empathetic. Somebody's more heartbroken than the other. Someone's more upset than they need to be. The Emperor here. I feel like it's nice in a sense, but it's also like you're kind of gonna be like, snap out of it, don't cry. Like, why should you feel like there's something where you might need to like slap this person a little bit, shake them out of this, because they don't need to be feeling this way. But it's nice that they care this much about you, but it's also like unnecessary for them to be putting themselves in more pain than you're in over whatever it is. And it doesn't feel like, again, I feel like you're gonna roll with it. You're gonna roll with it quite well. You're like, whoa, didn't see that coming, oh well. And then this person, it feels, just to keep on rambling, say you were in like a relationship, feels like it ended and you're going, oh, okay, next one. Or you're like, oh, right, yeah, no, wasn't happy anyway. And then there's someone around you or the person you're with maybe, that you broke up with, or is like, like it feels completely uneven in some way. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. Thanks so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, or if you feel it will resonate, because obviously it's not happened yet. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesdays.